talk about that story, it will clear up what I am saying. There was a one guy who was walking alone into the jungle. He was so tired. He was so away from his home, from his house. And he was walking alone. He tired, so he sit near the tree. And when he sit there was some movement. He heard some whistle. So he said, "What happened? Where is the whistle?" And then he see one small bottle there. So he see the bottle and he sees something inside. He didn't understand, but he realized that the voice is coming from that bottle. So he opened that bottle. As and when he opened the bottle, there was a jinn. The jinn immediately came out. Big guy came out of the small bottle. It goes up in the sky. And he said, first words that he said, "I am the jinn. I am your slave. You are my master. You are my master. Jinn is the slave." So, like, why focusing these words again and again? Because this is more important in this story. Jinn is a slave, and person is a master. So, master always give instruction, and the slave always follow the instruction. Is it correct? Okay. Now, the second thing that jinn said is, "I can complete any of your wish, whatever you like. You want something, I will give you. But there is one rule for me. And that rule is, give me work. If you give me work, I will follow that, I will complete that work. If you are not able to give me work, I will kill you." So that person says, "Yeah, I have multiple works, don't worry. I have number of things in my priority list. I will go one by one and we will complete all the things. So you don't worry, I have enough work." Jinn says, "Perfect." So the master and slave started working together. Now the master and slave started working together. Jinn said, "Give me work or I will kill you." Master said, "I am too far away from my place. It takes me around like 12 hours to reach over here. But now I am so tired, I want to go back to my home. This is your word. Bring me back to home." Jinn says, "1 second." And the person and the jinn both went to the home. So within a 1 second, that 12-hour distance is completed. Now, that particular person is thinking about something else, because jinn said again the same thing. After reaching a home, he said, "Give me work or I will kill you." So master said, yeah, this house is very small. Construct a giant bungalow for me." Jinn says, and the bungalow created. So the master says, "Okay, I am hungry. I want a food from specific location, from specific country. Bring it for me." Jinn said, "Whatever you say, master, food is there." Before he start eating the food, like he just said, "Oh wow, food is there, let me start eat." But when he started eating, Jinn says, wait. "Give me work or I will kill you." Master said, "But I am eating, wait for some time." No, whatever you want to do, you eat, you drink, whatever you want to do. But before that, make sure I should have the work. And then that master realized that there is something wrong thing is happening, because I am not able to eat. Then later in the evening, again the person is, I have now completed number of wishes that he had. At the time of sleep, he said to jinn, now go to sleep and I will go to sleep. Jinn say, I don't sleep. Give me work or I will kill you. Master said, but this is a time to sleep. Jinn said, no, it will not work out like that way. You have to give me work or I will kill you. Then again the master was so much worried. He gave the jinn some work, but within those few seconds, like he says, jinn, bring me my car. So when the jinn went to bring the car, within that 1 or 2 seconds, he thought about the thing for 1 hour. Within a 1 second, his mind processed for 1 hour and he was thinking, how I control this now? He was worried about the jinn. He says, as and when the jinn comes back, I have to give him work. And now I don't have enough work. What should I do? I can ask him to do anything, but it keeps occupying myself. The pain is now on my side. Jinn is my slave. I am his master. But now what is happening? The master is worried about slave. If you have some employee, you are the boss, and you go to the employee, what is a normal scenario? The employee is fearful of boss. Like when the boss comes, he have to be very careful. The employee have to be very careful, not the boss. Is there any scenario in the world where you say the boss comes, the employee comes and the boss is fearful? Oh, what I do now? Now the employee is there, what I do? No, there are no scenarios. So basically the master is master and slave is slave. When the master reached to the slave, slave should be fearful rather than the master. But now for this guy, the scenario is reversing. Earlier the master was master and slave was slave, but now the scenario is reversing, where now what is happening? Slave is slave, but slave is master now. And master is master, but now master is slave now. So it totally got reversed. Whenever the jinn went to bring something, here the master is so much fearful and he was saying, oh, what I do now, what I do, what I have to give him. Better he should stay there for a few more minutes. At least I have a time to relax. And immediately the jinn came up, and again the process goes on and goes on and goes, and he was not able to sleep, he was not able to drink, he was not able to do anything, because his jinn is always coming up and saying, give me work or I will kill you. So again I am repeating those words. Slave is master and master is slave. Slave is not worried about the master, but master is worried about the slave. The slave is giving pain to the master. Slave is giving pain to the master rather than the master give pain to the slave. Earlier scenario was something else, but now the scenario got reversed. And this is where he was so much worried. He was just keeping himself busy to understand that how I control this situation, how I control this situation. And later in the stage, he got some idea. What idea he got? He said, okay, jinn, do one thing, bring a big tower like Paris, like the Paris Tower. Okay? The jinn said, okay. Tower is built. Now the jinn the master says, okay, jinn, start moving from here to top. And when you reach very extreme top, come down to the bottom. And keep doing this thing repeatedly until I say you stop. And jinn says, okay. He goes up and goes down and goes up and goes down, and he was doing it for months. And master is now happy. Master is happy. Master is saying, I don't want anything from him. I already have enough. I have bungalow, I have a car, I have food, everything. if I stop this guy doing this, then I will be in a pain. So let him do whatever he do, but I want to stay calm, I want to be happy. So the story tells you the story of mind. Here, jinn is a mind and the master is your own consciousness. You are here in this world with your own consciousness. Because you are there, the consciousness is there. That's why the mind is there. If there is no consciousness, there is no mind. But right now, what is happening? The consciousness is basically a master and the mind is a slave of that consciousness. I'm repeating again. Consciousness is there and that's why there is a mind. The master is there. The business is there and that's why there is a master, and there is a master, that's why the employee is there. If there is no business, there is no boss, then there is no employee. Here again, master is the one who is your consciousness, your awareness, which is we call Chetana in Hindi or in Gujarati. Because of Chetana, the consciousness is there, there is a mind. Mind is working accordingly. Now, the tendency of mind is to be active. This is a natural tendency. This is common for you, common for me, or common for everyone. The structure of mind is to be active all the time. It keep you active all the time. Now, the mind comes up to you and you are, because of the experiences, because of the situation, because of number of things that came up in your life, you are making up your mind. So when you are creating your mind, you are creating it as an enemy or you are creating as a friend. So it is totally up to you. How? Mind will follow whatever you do. Let's say this morning, I like to drink a tea. In Canada, it's a coffee. So, you see number of like people standing in the queue for Tim Hortons in morning time. Ask any of them, if you then take a coffee, then what? No. If I be late for my work, that will be fine. That's not a big problem. But if I don't take coffee, that is a problem. Which means people are training their mind to take coffee every day at the same time. First time when you have taken the coffee, it was fine, it was not a rule. But second time when you give the coffee to yourself, it is now rule. Third time, the rule got confirmed. Fourth time, now this is part of your life. And fifth thing, now I require it every day. So, you created a rule, you gave the work to mind completed that work and accepted this as your rule of life. Now, if you don't give a coffee to yourself, then what happens? My question is not you are creating a rule or not. My question is, now you are not giving coffee to yourself. Let's say this morning I woke up and I don't want a coffee now. I decided, my body is saying to me that, oh, just get a coffee. It will boost up your awareness, it will help you out and everything. So take a coffee. But I am saying, no, I will not take today. What are the consequences? The consequences are, you will feel discomfort, you will feel pain, you feel not good, you don't feel concentrated. You are not able to concentrate anywhere until you give coffee to yourself. If you give coffee to yourself, you are good. Everything is clear. But if you don't give a coffee to yourself, you are feeling pain. So think about the master and slave situation now. Master gave the order to slave to do something, slave performed that, and now the rule is created. Now the slave is saying, give me coffee. Master, you have to drink coffee. Master says, no, I don't want to. Slave says, no. If you don't give a coffee to yourself, I will punish you. So slave is punishing the master. Now observe ourselves. Now we have to observe ourselves that how many things are there in our life which are binding us like the slave and master reverse scenario. Multiple things. Super multiple things. There are people who says, if I don't read a newspaper, I don't feel happy.